Number 5, Emily Conyer. Number 11.
Hey, welcome to Crawfordsville High School, the Athenian Gymnasium for tonight's opener in the Sugar Creek Classic as the Lady Athenians take on the Western Boone Stars. Brian Saunders joined by Tony Bean calling this game tonight. Rhett Welliver is on the camera. And we'll go through the starting lineups in just a second. Coach Bean has the starting lineup for Western Boone.
Yeah, Western Boone in front of a crowd of, I counted during the national anthem, 38 people here to watch the game tonight. Hopefully we can beat that on the YouTube broadcast here, have more than 38.
Well, that'd be great.
But Western Boone going to start tonight. Number 5, Emily Conyer, a sophomore. Junior, Izzy Moore. Sophomore, Carly Pennington. Sophomore, Catherine Rutherford. And sophomore, Macy Woodrum. They do not have a senior on their roster.
Oh.
Anywhere.
Unusual for Western Boone, I would think. But yeah. For the Athenians, starting lineup is number 0, Olivia Reed, a junior, 5'4" guard. Number 13, Kirsten Hutchins, a junior, 5'6" guard. Lane Slicker, number 15. She's also a junior, strong junior class here for the Athenians, a 5'5" forward. Jada Roach, a sophomore. She's wearing number 20. This is her first game out with enough practices and out of the quarantine status. And then finally, the leader for the Athenians, number 22, Shay Williamson, also in that junior class and a 5'4" guard. And Coach Bean, obviously you'll be familiar, I think just a year away from having coached the Lady Athenians.
Yep.
So familiar with several of these girls, especially that junior class.
Yeah, Olivia and Kirsten and Shay for sure. Coached quite a bit, and Lauren Hale down there on the bench, Liddy McCarty on the bench. So, yeah, a little familiarity.
Yeah, that'll be good. So here we go, Shay Williamson on the wing over to Kirsten Hutchins. And already some improvement from last night. The Athenians have played 2 games, they're 0-2. They played Seeger on the road and then had their home opener last week against North Putt. And once again, as we pointed out, all the way through football season where you were also coaching, Coach Bean, we were thankful just to be playing sports.
Yeah.
So as you mentioned, 38 fans here tonight, and it is limited here at the Athenian Gymnasium, so they limit it to family. And I think 4 tickets per player is the limit. So
a little full court pressure and a little trapping. I like that. Put some pressure on them. Western Boone's young, and see if they can handle that.
It's number 5, Emily Conyer, a sophomore, who we remember her playing last year. So good player there for the Western Boone Stars, though, as you mentioned, they are young. Kind of a bit of a wild shot. Rebound to Kirsten Hutchins.
We were in a 2-3 zone, but a little aggressive out top, and I'm sure the game plan would be let them have some threes and see if they can knock those down. It's a lot better than a 2-foot shot.
We actually jumped out to lead. North Putt took a bunch of threes, and we had a 15-14 lead after the first quarter and really played well, but then North Putt started knocking down their threes the next 3 quarters. Olivia Reed with the drive. Dish is in there. Good pass to Jada Roach, who's trying to come up with it, just can't quite get it, and then they're going to pick up a quick foul on Shay Williamson. Not probably in an ideal place for her to pick up that foul.
No, that was a rough one, though. It was a little bit of a loose ball. I think a lot of times they'd let that go. 2 players going after a loose ball, but that's okay. She can play smart now.
Yep. First foul on the team, first foul on Shay.
So 1-3-1.
Mixing it up a little bit.
Yeah. That might have been what we were in before.
Okay. Travel on number 11, Izzy Moore, the junior for Western Boone. So turnover to the Athenians, and they're going to press.
Yep. See if we can break Shay to the basket. There they go.
There they go.
Yeah.
And there's a nice pass.
They got nobody back.
Shay's going to take it all the way in. Good crossover. Oh, rebound comes off and hits Shay going out of bounds. Turnover on the missed shot there to Western Boone. But I like you called it, and we executed it. Just couldn't quite come up with execute the play, couldn't come up with the basket. Thought there might have been travel again.
Yeah, I agree.
Emily Conyer and Izzy Moore handling the ball out front. Macy Woodrum is the big for Western Boone.
Out of bounds.
Another turnover. So 0-0 here. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. really different because typically, normally we play Sugar Creek Classic tomorrow night. Everything will be on Friday and Saturday, but the Western Boone Stars football team is playing in the semi-state.
Yep.
And so they moved the game to tonight. Southmont and North will play tomorrow at South in that second game of the Classic. Sherry Williams out top looking for Olivia Reed. Checks to make sure she didn't step out of bounds. And she did not. Athenians are cutting. We just got worn out last game. Our subs are, we have got a couple girls that are first time out. One of them is Kristen Saunders, my daughter. She hadn't played since 7th grade.
Right.
But the girls did what girls do and recruited each other and are trying to fill up this lineup here. Hopefully they play a JV game, first JV game Monday. JV boy-girl doubleheader, right? You're coaching the boys team.
Yep, absolutely.
So it's at Greencastle, is that right?
No, the Monday night's here.
Here,
The Varsity on Tuesday is at Greencastle.
Got it.
Where we have been told they are going to have no limitations on fans. So
yeah,
it would be an opportunity that any Athenian fan should take advantage of. And if you want to see us live, it would be a good time to do that.
Yeah, we're going to mention that several times, too, through this broadcast. But that is one of the few chances you'll have with probably no capacity. Hey,
nice.
three-pointer
Kirsten
by
Hutchins
Kirsten.
for 3. She is a good shooter, and I had heard she's had a hard time the first couple games getting one to fall down. So really nice to see her hit her first shot of the day.
Lots of pressure there.
Good
Timeout.
start.
Yeah, great job. So 3-0 is the score on that big 3 from Kirsten, and you are absolutely right. She took some good shots. She looked good on the shots. They just didn't fall.
Yeah, she is a good
week.
shooter. I'm telling you, I watched her from 6th grade up, and I would venture to say that nobody on that team right now is taking more jump shots than Kirsten on her own.
Yeah.
She
Working
works on her shot. So
Yeah,
nice.
we do enjoy Kirsten also on the softball team, though we didn't get to have a season last year, but she made all those practices and would double up often.
Yeah, Brett Welliver was just telling me that for the Monday JV game, boy-girl doubleheader, we'll broadcast that game as well, those games as well. May or may not have announcers, but we can at least watch the games. So for those of you out there, that game's at Crawfordsville, so there will be some limitations on the fans.
Western Boone, Crawfordsville playing great defense right now.
Lockout.
3 on the baseline from, that was Lily Jones.
Lily Jones, yeah, sub came into the game.
She came in, sophomore, 5'5". There's Jody Roach with shot fake and drive right to the hoop.
Nice.
Good job putting it up and in. Jada Roach with 2, so it's 5-3. Athenians over the Lady Stars. A wild pass, going to be a turnover to the Athenians because of created by good defense.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, you would know this better than I. Taylor Apston is not available right now, right?
She's not, yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. And
Yeah.
I know she's gotten off to a strong start. I think been our leading scorer maybe in both games as a freshman. We'll miss her, but this is an absolute great start.
Yeah. She's playing as a 3 by
There we
Olivia
go.
Reed, and it's good. So we are 2 for 2 from 3. Great shot by Olivia Reed. She also knocked a couple down. Yeah, you are spot on with Taylor, a freshman who's come in and started both games. Again, not available tonight, not even here tonight, but averaging 11 points a game, and does a great job, honestly, underneath, rebounding and blocking out. And we'll see her get stronger. That's what Coach Welliver and I were talking about last webcast is, she's a freshman, and so she hasn't been in those weightlifting classes yet and not hit that. Another turnover, Olivia Reed picks up the loose ball. So, yeah, looking forward to watching Taylor develop. Kirsten drives. There's a nice dish to Lane Slicker, but shots off. Rebound to Western Boone.
Darn it. Olivia put her arms down. If she'd have just stayed there, I think she would have gotten a charge.
She had position. Catherine Rutherford will go to line shooting 2 for the Lady Stars. Second team foul. First foul on Olivia. So Olivia and Shea, obviously key that they stay in the game, are primary ball handlers.
Oh, no question. No
And,
question.
they also play hard-nosed, tough defense. They're not afraid of anybody, so they tend to get in some foul trouble. But
Yeah, I
hopefully
mean,
they play
the
smarter.
key is just don't get any silly ones. That's all. Just don't get any silly ones.
1 for 2 there for Rutherford. Good job breaking the press. Hutchins over to Shea Williamson for 3. Looks good, and it's off the rim. Long rebound, but it goes to Western Boone's trying to push the ball up the court.
I like that Shea wasn't shy about taking that shot. She's got to take open looks and not let one miss change that.
Yeah, I would say
there we go.
Olivia Reed, 2 for 2.
And that was an assist for Shea, which, you know,
you want your point
contribute
guard
any way you can.
That's
nice
right.
shot there.
I would say
Olivia.
Shea's passed up some shots that she clearly should take and not be afraid to shoot. And we're coaching her from up here, and I'm saying shoot that ball. Another 3 attempt by Jones is off, but rebound to Western Boone. Tough on those blockouts.
We got to block out. We're just putting our arms up and hoping to get it without blocking out. Put a body into them.
Especially on three-pointers, right? Long rebounds on threes, so you got to get a body in them.
You got to have a body into them when the shot is in the air. Right there. Get
another 3, and we're still not quite doing it. There we go. Lane Slicker with the rebound off the putback.
Got a little lucky there.
Yep.
We're going to have to get a little more physical underneath. And Lauren Hale comes into the game for Lane Slicker.
She is the, I guess, one of 2 seniors now. Hallie Smith is also out for her first year of basketball. I don't think she's eligible yet, but will be soon. And also, Rutherford came up limping there, so she checks out of the game. It's like a little ankle ding for Western Boone. Lauren Hale to Hutchins.
Lauren's another girl I coached her first couple of years, and then she didn't play last year, I don't believe.
I don't think so.
And decided to come back out her senior year, which is really, really nice.
It is good. Yep, ball off Western Boone, so it'll stay Athenians basketball underneath their basket as Olivia Reed works to inbound it. Up top to Shea, good job going to get it. So here's a noticeable improvement already, and I'm going to say it here with the stop and play. Who's that foul on?
I am not
sure. I just couldn't see those hands.
I think it was number 11 if the scoreboard's correct.
So first foul on that is Izzy Moore. First foul on her. Second team foul on Western Boone. But here's what we've done better already is travels. I mean, just a noticeable improvement for the Athenians. I'm sure something Coach Smith worked on and, some first game jitters, things like that, but we are doing so much better.
Put it up.
Oh, good job by Shea tracking that down.
Good.
Jada Roach is open and will pop it, and good shot. She's got a nice shot as well.
Absolutely. That was real nice. Good job by Shea getting the ball across court.
Couple big assists there. Athenians lead 13-4 here with 40 seconds to go in the first quarter. Some players for Western Boone clearly not looking for a shot.
No, they're not looking inside at all, but we're doing a nice job of plugging up the inside. Yeah. And I think right there is what you want them to do. You got a rebound. Good job by Lauren.
Lauren Jones, and there's a foul that Western Boone's Coach Alexander is not going to like.
Yeah, that was on Emily Conyer.
That's her first foul. It's a third foul for the Lady Stars. Number 12 will check in. That is Sam Winecoop. 5'7" junior will check in and replace Macy Woodrum for the Lady Stars. 15 seconds here. Athenians playing for the last shot of the quarter. Leading 13-4. And
get in there.
Yep. Had a chance.
Boy, that's a good first quarter.
Good start.
That's exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, way to come out here and be aggressive. And It sure doesn't hurt anything to knock down some threes.
No, Olivia Reed hit a couple of threes for 6 points. Jada Roach had a couple of twos for 4 points, and Kirsten Hutchins hit a 3. So 3 threes. We didn't turn the ball over like you were talking about. We caused some turnovers. I think the one thing that really stuck out to me there was, are we going to be able to get the defensive rebounds?
Right.
We got to shore that up, and this looks like a game that there's no reason you can't compete and work to win this one.
You hold your opponent to 4 points, and this could be some of what we were talking about before the game, just not knowing about Western Boone's lineup this year. And I just saw a stat, by the way, before I came, a tweet, of course, the way we learn about all news right now, that 51 girls teams in the state of Indiana have not played their first basketball game
Oh,
yet.
is that right?
So, yeah, I feel pretty fortunate that this is the third game for the Lady Athenians, and thankful, again, as I've mentioned already, that we were able to play, even with a limited crowd and no band here.
Yeah, no question. From a coaching standpoint, from a player standpoint, and even parents, everyone is just like thankful that we're playing. Hopefully that continues. There's going to be a lot of lost games as the season progresses across the state.
That's right.
Just hopefully, I'll tell you, I remember when the football season started. I would have never thought we'd play every game. And we got through the season just fine. I mean,
that's right.
It was nice.
Yep, I called those games, and I think I said early, hey, we better enjoy this because we don't know when it's going to be over. And it just kept going. And we were, again, thankful for that. Yeah. Good defense.
Our athletes have done a really, really nice job of following the rules, the protocols that we have out there to try to stay safe. And it's not necessarily going to stop it, as we've seen, as this team has felt already with quarantines and things like that. But we're controlling it and still able to keep playing. So that's nice.
Yeah, Athenians create another turnover on the held ball, and Western Boone does not get off shot to open the second quarter. Same lineup for the Athenians, and we'll try to get some of the stars as they touch the ball. But Olivia Reed out top, looking to set up the offense, looking for Shea. Back to Reed. Nice, just in rhythm right there, and great. And she's ready to shoot. That's what I love. And she's on tonight.
I was looking down. That was Olivia, right?
It was Olivia.
Okay,
yes.
That's what I thought.
Yep, with a 2 that time, but it was a long 2.
Got to write that one down. I was looking at some text messages here, people listening. Mr. Kevin Kellerman paying attention, wanting to make sure that we're mentioning the score and the time every once in a while. So
it's good suggestion for us. Addie Hodges checks in, number 14, another freshman that has played some pretty good minutes here and been a contributor for sure for the Athenians. Early in her career. So
yeah, absolutely.
Another 3 there, number 14, Carly Pennington, a sophomore for Western Boone. That 3 is good, so 15-7, still in favor of the Athenians here with 6:40 to go in the second quarter. 3 team fouls apiece.
Oh, she traveled.
She did there.
Darn it. Yep.
Just a little hop on Kirsten Hutchins there for turnover. I think I didn't call. That's a second foul on Olivia Reed, right? That's why she checked out of the game and Abby checked in.
Correct.
So
correct.
It kind of happened in the middle of all that. Wild pass in there, deflected,
Grab it.
bounce around. There's
There you
Addie
go.
Hodges,
Good.
tracks it down, gets it to Shea Williamson to bring the ball up the court here for Lady Athenians.
That's a
There's
foul.
a foul.
There we go. Yeah.
So,
That's the 4th team foul. It'd be nice to get in the bonus here fairly quickly and get some easy buckets.
that foul is the first foul on Catherine Rutherford for the Lady Stars. Addie Hodges to inbound for the Athenians, gets it out top to Kirsten Hutchins. Over to Shea Williamson, looking to set up the offense. Some standing around going on right now. This is what we know is just that playing hard like that, they're going to get a moving screen on Williamson.
2 on Shea.
Yeah.
So we got to weather this storm a little bit with Shea and Olivia both having 2 fouls now.
Yeah.
Again, just don't want to get any silly ones.
Pennington with the ball over to Conyer. There's
Block
another
out.
3 attempt. Shot is off, and we're going to call held ball. This one will go to Western Boone.
We're just not going and seeking somebody in red to go block out on those long shots. And
That is
we're
the
gonna have to do
opportunity.
that.
Defensive boards for sure.
Yeah.
There's a little hop out there again on Western Boone. Good job closing out.
There we go.
It's Hodges again with the rebound and timeout.
Pretty
Coach
good timeout.
Smith. Yeah.
Pretty good timeout. That
That's
might
timely.
have shuffled her feet if we didn't call one there.
Yeah,
So
she was getting double teamed, and they were aggressive. So with 5:13 to go here in the second quarter, Athenians lead 15-7, 14 fouls apiece. And what are the boys' team? What are you guys anticipating this year?
well, we're excited. No question about that. A lot of playing time coming back. We're a big team, a strong team with a lot of experience. So super excited. The first game, Greencastle has virtually everybody back and a lot of talent that we'll have to contend with. So it's a good start. Our scrimmage was changed. We were supposed to scrimmage actually tonight against Covington, and that got changed. We're going to scrimmage Terre Haute North on Saturday morning down there. So that'll be a good way to find out where we're at.
Yeah.
We're ready to. We haven't been practicing long, but it's already time to start playing somebody else. A little tired of playing ourselves.
Exactly.
But yeah, a lot of high hopes.
Yeah.
Guys are working hard. They're excited, and can't wait to get it going.
Well, that'll be different because we always start with Covington in that scrimmage. So just doing something different will be fun and go see a new team. So
yeah.
Williamson to Hutchins, and
Gotta get it out of there.
Yep, they're aggressive down in the corner, getting trapped down there, but Kirsten clears it out to Shea.
There we go.
Nice dish to Jada Roach, and it's up and good. I think she's 3 for 3.
I think you're right, and I know Shea's got at least 3 assists and maybe 4, and there was a travel.
That's a travel on number 11 more for the Stars. So 10-point lead for the Athenians, double-digit lead here with 4:34 to go, 17-7, 14 fouls apiece. Athenians, a little bit of foul trouble with Shea and Olivia, both having 2 fouls. There's a nice dish to Addie Hodges, who shoots from the baseline, just a little long and strong. And good job by Williamson to go after the rebound, and she creates a held ball, which will keep the ball with Crawfordsville. Hodges gets it into Williamson. Kirsten Hutchins with the shot.
That's a good look.
Good job by Addie Hodges.
Yep.
Going for the rebound. Yeah, I like Kirsten Hutchins shooting, but on that held ball, it'll go to Western Boone this time. But good job by Addie just being aggressive. That's another noticeable improvement already in the 3rd game of the season that we are going after rebounds, especially on the offensive end, really aggressively. A little bit of a body in there this time, but Shea Williamson able to track it down.
Just go. Nice
pass. Oh,
travel.
She got to travel. She couldn't quite find the handle on the ball. And
passes a little bit behind her, but that's all right. It was a good job.
Yeah,
good attacking offense.
That's right. What you want to see. I like it that Shea got out and ran, and Hodges was right there with her.
Absolutely.
Woodrum finds number 12. That's Winecoop. Out to Conyer, who tries to drive in but turns it over. Ball lands in the hands of Shea Williamson again.
Oh, get ready to shoot.
Yep. Jada Roach will take it out top. Addie Hodges with a quick shot, and it's good. Yep, little floater. Gives the Athenians a 12-point lead with 3:13 to go here in the second quarter. There's a long 3 from Pennington. Shots off. Another 3 attempt
there we
from
blocked
Conyer.
out. Darn it.
We did get a body on him, and the shot falls, of course. Makes it 19-10 in favor of the Lady Athenians. Williamson's looking over to Jada Roach. Up top to Hutchins, who sets her feet, and
Oh, man.
3 is off, but she follows it.
Yep. Yeah.
Does go. The rebound goes to Winecoop, who drives, and turnover into the hands of Jada Roach.
Now go.
Kirsten Hutchins will bring the ball up the court. Finds Addie Hodges. Shea Williamson steps back for the 3.
There we
and
go.
It's good.
Nice.
Again,
Good run.
in rhythm.
Yep.
That's what looks good about that. So Hodges to Williamson for a 3. 22-10. That's a 12-point lead for the Athenians. 2:25 to go. So.
Well, I mean, 22 to 10 with 2.5 minutes to go before halftime. I mean, I know that you couldn't have drawn it up any better than this.
Yep.
This is a great start. You got to keep your foot down, keep the pedal going. We're doing a really good job getting the ball out in transition and getting some easy looks, and need to keep that up.
Yeah, we've gotten here's what's been good about tonight, and we've gotten 7 players in the game there, and they've contributed. We just didn't see that much against North Putt. North Putt was really small but really aggressive. They had a bunch of 5'3" players. They were all like the same, and they would just go after every single loose ball.
Now you'll have to help me out here. What's Liddy's status?
She is waiting to. She was quarantined, and she's waiting to get her practices in.
Oh, well, okay,
So,
okay.
yep.
I knew she had some time off. I didn't realize.
Yeah, she's
didn't have
back and has been back
practices.
for a couple of days. I'm not exactly sure how many, and I don't know what the I don't know what the rule is on the number of practices you have to have when you've.
I should know that, right?
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, it's. I'm not sure it's set in stone. It
Right.
depends on a lot of things, so
Okay.
I'm not positive what her status is.
Yeah.
Um,
So Lauren Hale back into the game, and Lane Slicker back into the game for the Lady Athenians, along joining Hutchins, Williamson, and Jada Roach.
I think one of the keys here is that Shea doesn't pick up a third foul here in the final couple of minutes, so that she can come out and the Athenians can go back to their best lineup, whatever that is, whatever they
Right.
feel like that is, and like
Another
right there was,
yeah.
was a little scary.
Perfect opportunity where we probably don't want her.
We want to
fighting
be
for
careful.
that.
Yeah.
In any case, she creates another held ball situation, so that turnover will go to the Athenians. And again, good job, good defense. Western Boone's obviously depending on the 3. That was another 3-point attempt by Conyer. We've seen her shoot several, knock a couple down.
Yep.
Long bounce pass over to Shea Williamson. Along the baseline, looking for somebody. Good job to come and get the ball by Jada Roach.
Oh,
She's double teamed, and and there's
her
that
third.
foul. And it was Shea being aggressive, going for a loose ball, but took the feet out from underneath Western Boone. So Addie Hodges is going to check into the game for Williamson. She'll be done, as you just mentioned, she'll be done for the half now.
Yep. So we'll find out what we can do here, and that's okay.
Yep.
There'll be moments you can't play with a couple of your top players, and you got to sustain.
That's
so.
right. 12-point lead here with 1:37 to go. So we'll just kind of keep an eye on what happens kind of without the floor leader, the general out there.
Walk
Crawfordsville.
out.
Quick
There we
three-point
go.
attempt.
Good.
Job by Addie Hodges getting that rebound, and that was on an air ball, which is not always easy to
No,
rebound.
it's not. It's not. You don't expect it to not be on the rim.
Yep. So that was Rutherford with the shot. Roach looking for her shot for the Athenians. Drives in, puts up a good shot. Rebound to Western Boone. And they are running. And they're going to launch another 3. That's Conyers again. Long rebound to Lane Slicker, who gets it across to Hutchins.
All
And
right.
Kirsten, playing a forward, probably center with Taylor out, but can handle the ball.
Yeah, and really with this offense,
You're
it's
not-
5 out. I
Yeah.
mean, they've got all 5 Athenians are outside the three-point line, pass and cut. And so really it doesn't matter. You need ball handlers.
Yes.
Darn it. 42 seconds to go here. Get a stop here and then maybe hold for the last shot. Go into halftime in a good position.
Conner handling the ball for Western Boone. Back there. Apparently they're going to look for the 3 all night. That's Pennington with the 3, and it's off. Out of bounds to the Athenians. So here we go. Kirsten Hutchins with 26 seconds to go. Bring the ball up to the Athenians and to Slicker. Looking for a screen. Roach comes out. Lane, I think it was a shot. Just like to see us be a little more aggressive probably in that rebound, but Western Boone running. Reverse.
Got lucky there.
Yeah, could have been a foul.
Good job. Way to dive on the floor.
Yep. Going to be another held ball.
So that'll be their ball, which should mean then the Athenians will get it at halftime.
Yep.
So that's not all bad.
No.
If you get a stop here.
You never know the way we
even
attack.
Better.
Yep. Get the ball back and turn into some traffic out of bounds off Western Boone with 1.1 seconds.
See what we can do with 1 second.
Yep.
Go ahead and throw it toward the basket. Maybe you'll get a foul.
And there she does across. Lauren Hale comes to it, launches the three.
All right.
Hey, so Shea went out with about, what was it, 130, 140?
Yeah, near a couple minutes actually.
Was
and the score didn't change.
Didn't change.
We were up 13-4 at the end of the first quarter and up 22-10 here in the second quarter. So gained 3 more points. And, you hold a team to 10 points and a half, and you'll take that any day of the week.
Yep, for sure. So here we go. We will take a short break and then rejoin with about a minute before halftime, and before halftime ends, and come back to bring you the second half. Thanks for joining in. All right, welcome back, Athenian fans. We are ticking off the clock here with about 1:13 to go before halftime. 22-10, Athenian lead heading into the second half, and Coach Bean has some stats for you.
Yeah, for Western Boone, 10 points. Spread out among 4 players, Lily Jones, Emily Conyer, and Carly Pennington, each with 3. I believe they were all 3s. And Catherine Rutherford with a point from the charity stripe for their 10. The Athenians are led by Olivia Reed, who played limited minutes with a little foul trouble there in the first half, with 8 points, including a couple of 3s. Jada Roach has 6 points. Kirsten Hudson, Shay Williamson, each with 3, and Addie Hodges with 2. So good balanced scoring. And again, I said it right before. I don't think you could draw it up any better to be in this position heading into the second half.
Yeah, and certainly some unknowns heading into the season, right, with COVID and all that we're dealing with, and all the teams are dealing with limited practices and limited summer workouts. And for the Athenians, lost, leading scorer Lauren Kellerman. And so you're trying to replace points and experience and all those kind of things, and it's not easy to do.
Well, that's what's been, I think, a bright spot is some of these freshmen, Jada and Taylor Apston, coming in and able to pick up some of that slack. So that's encouraging.
Yes, it is.
Coach Welliver and I were talking just about how big of a win this is, and obviously Western Boone's down from what they've had in the past,
right.
But I don't have a clue when the last time we beat Western Boone was. I know it didn't happen any of the years that Madison Jones was here, and they won 4 straight Sugar Creek Classics, and they were really solid last year as well. So it's definitely been a long time. That's a good rebound by Shay Williamson and a putback.
Yeah, off the miss by Olivia Reed on the 3, but love it. The Athenians come out. As you mentioned, we'd have the ball. We did, and increase the lead to 14, 24-10. Athenians come back with their starting lineup again, so that's Roach, Williamson, Slicker, Hutchins, and Reed.
White ball. All right, good job. Now here, you want to get through the first 5-6 minutes of this quarter with Williamson not picking up that 4th foul, obviously. And if you do that, I got a really good feeling about how the rest of this game is going to go.
Yeah, so what did you say to her at halftime about that? Just other than just be careful, how do you tell her to play defense?
You just – with the team that you're playing against, they'll make their own mistakes. Yep. So my advice would be just keep her in front of you. Yeah. Don't reach for a steal. Don't, steal a ball in the air. Let a teammate steal a ball, that kind of thing.
When she has plenty of quickness there to just move her feet and stay in front of everybody.
Yeah, so, and you just keep them in front. They'll make their own. And that's the case most of the time in high school sports. You keep a team in front of you, and they will make their own mistakes.
Yeah, good drive. Good.
You don't have to force them.
Good control by Williamson. Just missed the shot too far underneath, but I like the drive. I like that she's aggressive.
Absolutely.
Western's back. There's a long 2 by Lily Jones, and it's good. So 24-12. Williamson up to Hutchins. Athenians set up their offense. There's Roach with the cut. Over to Reed with the drive. Just off, but she knocks the ball out to Hutchins and shoots a long 3 off the front of the rim. Looked like it was in line, but long rebound, and that ball will go to the Lady Stars. Yeah, that was a long shot.
Yeah, that was good 4 feet behind the line for sure. There we go.
Good job tipping it away. It's going to be off Hutchins, but she anticipated the pass and jumped in the passing lane.
Yep.
Deflected it out of bounds, so Western Boone basketball. It's Winecoop inbounding. No, it's not. It's 22 Rutherford inbounding.
Oh, go get it, Olivia.
Into the backcourt. Number 5, Conyers able to track it down to Rutherford. Up to Moore. Over to Conyer. There's Jones again.
All right, now you got to recognize that she's scored 8 points and hit a couple here in a row.
Yeah.
So you want to just make sure you know where she's at on the floor if you're on her side and be ready.
Yeah.
Get a hand up.
I will say here's an obvious difference, right? They're shooting inside the 3-point line now. 2 long 3s and they're good. But Slicker, recipient of the pass, and gets fouled on the layup. So she'll go to the line for 2. That's first team foul on Western Boone in the second half, and first foul on Christner. Lane's first shot is up and just a little long. Line looked good. Slicker with her second one. Athenians have a 10-point lead. Second shot's up.
Yeah, both of them off the back of the rim.
And
there we go.
Athenians going to pick up the loose ball.
Good
There's
job.
a foul, but they're going
Good
to call a
job.
held ball. She was actually fouled before that, but that's okay. And this ball will go to, it's going to be Western Boone ball.
Yep.
We are getting on the floor for loose balls, though. Another thing you like to see. You don't always see that
Absolutely.
in the girls' game. I'm just going to say it like that, and we are all over it tonight. There's a travel.
Well, I'll be honest with you. You don't always see it in the boys' game either. Trust me, we've
True.
we've had to get on some guys to get on the floor as well. So
Yeah. I better watch those statements like that. Right? Reed to Williamson. On the drive, Hutchins cutting but not open. Reed with basketball, setting up the offense. Jones definitely playing tight defense on Kirsten. Step back over to Williamson.
Stay impatient. I like that. Just don't force anything. There's a foul.
Yep.
Good.
Good job drawing the foul.
That's what you do. Just stay patient and let it open up.
That foul's on Rutherford. That's her second foul, and Western Boone as a team has 2 fouls.
5 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Athenians up by 10, 24-14.
Roach with a nice move,
There you
and
go.
it's up
That
and
was
in.
nice. And, right there was just being patient, the whole team, and just let it open up on its own.
Jada has certainly stepped in there and made up for some of what we've been missing with Tori Abston being out of lineup tonight.
Very nice. Good job by Shea.
Yep. Not going to lose ball. It's going to stay with Western Boone, but great job by the Athenians. Good defense once again. Jones to inbound for Western Boone. And they do get it into the middle that's Woodrum. Long rebound.
There you go.
Olivia Reed tracks it down, brings the ball up the court. Williamson setting the offense, looking underneath for
that's a
good
good
look.
Good look.
Really good look.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tough to see in there. Hutchins couldn't ring it in, but that would have been just a great pass and great play for the Athenians. And shot off by Christner, but it's going to be.
There's Shea's fourth.
Is that going to be on Williamson?
I think no.
Nope,
they called it on Hutchins.
Yep.
Okay.
It's
Good
a
deal.
break
for
sure.
And I think it could have gone either way.
Yeah.
So I don't know that they got it wrong, but I'm glad it was on Kirsten for her first.
Yeah, first team foul as well. That sends Woodrum to the line. First shot's off. .402 to go. Athenians leading 26-14 here in the third quarter.
Nice
Good job by Jada Roach getting the rebound. We'll give it to Hutchins to bring the ball up the court. Nice to give Shea a break as well.
Yes.
She's being pressured by Conyer and also has 3 fouls. So some tight defense over to Reed is good.
That's a good shot. I thought she might be able to just drive in for a layup,
it
but
did look like it was open.
She shot with confidence. And that's good.
And she's shooting in rhythm tonight. I mentioned that a couple times, but I like the way she gets set and shoots it. So
Absolutely.
That's 14-point lead for the Athenians. Another 3-point attempt.
Yeah, which I think is the biggest lead of the night.
I think you're right.
Let's see if we can add to it right here.
Good rebound by Hutchins. Gets the ball to Williamson. And again, aggressive defense by Western Boone, especially on Williamson and Reed. Nice little jumper by Hutchins, just off. Rebound to Western Boone.
Get back. Get back.
There's a 3-point attempt.
Nobody put a body.
Yeah, we're gonna get a
Be
break
our ball.
though.
Yep, absolutely.
Gonna get a couple subs into the lineup for the Athenians. Addie Hodges is gonna come in and give Shea Williamson a break, and Lane Slicker will also take a break, and Lauren Hale will come into the lineup for the Lady Athenians. Good substitution, 14-point lead.
Yeah, I think that's a good break for Shea. Let her sit a minute, and for sure not getting that fourth foul here in the third quarter. Oh my!
Had a
good defense.
Yep.
And just a little hard on the layup there by Addie, but that was good aggressive defense.
Yeah, like to see that out of the freshman as well, though, just being able to break and drive to the hoop.
Yep.
And she was guarded.
Yeah.
There's Reed with a steal, and she was grabbed, which you often see. Yep. That's number 5, Emily Conyer, with the foul. It's her second foul and third team foul on Western Boone. Olivia Reed will bring the ball up the court here.
We called some sort of play there. I'm not exactly sure.
Everybody
what it
was.
See what we got.
Everybody's on the other side of the court. Yep, there's a couple reaches there. We're gonna. Yep. Quick passes. That's the other thing I'm going to point it out, though, because that's improved from last night. From the last game, we couldn't wait to get rid of the basketball. So a lot of errant passes out of bounds, and tonight we've done just a much
some of that'll have to do with the opponent you're playing and how much ball pressure they're putting on and how physical they are.
And they were physical.
Yeah.
I will say that. Western Boone was North Putt was physical.
Hand up. Good closeout by Addie. There you go.
Good look by Western Boone that couldn't hang on to the pass, but she was wide open. That was number 11 Moore cutting to the hoop, and she would have had a wide open layup.
Western Boone looking to apply a little pressure.
Yeah, Coach Alexander's pleading with her girls to do that. Reed to Hodges out top to Hutchins, who's going to drive. Oh, she got hit in the nose, I think. Kind of backed off there.
Yeah, she was.
Good block by Addie Hodges.
All the way.
And there's a reach.
Still all the way.
Reed, yep.
Good job.
Chewy. Little rough on the layup.
And, we got a Western Boone star down. I'm not sure what number that is.
Yep, she's hurting.
Yeah.
She and Olivia collided, and there are a lot of.
I think that's number 11, Izzy Moore. Hopefully she'll be okay. Yeah.
So with 1:28 to go here, Athenians are leading 28-14. 14 fouls on Western Boone, 1 on the Athenians.
Yeah, still in a really good spot. And we got a couple free throws coming, so could add to that right here.
The second game of the Classic, as we mentioned earlier, will be played tomorrow night, and it's North and South playing against each other with the Consolation and Championship games scheduled to be played at Southmont. First, the Consolation game will be at 4 o'clock, and the Championship game will be at 7. Obviously, Athenians are looking to play into that championship game with this semifinal right here.
Yeah, that'll be great. That'll be great. Well, again, we talked about this earlier. I'd really encourage everybody to look to come to Greencastle on Tuesday next week and watch the guys get their season started. From everything we're hearing, there's going to be no restrictions on the number of fans, and I just think it'd be a great time if you're an Athenian fan to come out and get to watch us live. Not sure how many opportunities everybody will have for that, so looking forward to it.
Yeah, hopefully we can fill that gym up as much as we possibly can. It's a boy-girl doubleheader at Greencastle. Again, on Tuesday. Yeah. I think she may have landed on her tailbone. She's walking really gingerly.
I agree.
Yeah. Actually pretty much being carried off by her coach.
And then boy-girl doubleheader on Monday here at Crawfordsville High School for the JV. And again, Coach Welliver said he has every intention of getting that on the YouTube channel and give everyone a chance to watch that game. So that'll be nice. And the JV hasn't played yet, right, for the girls?
They have not.
Right.
Yep, just have not had enough girls. It's been on us. We just haven't had girls available. So lost the Seeger game, lost the North Putt game.
Yeah. See Izzy over there smiling a little bit. So I think, in a little bit of pain, but she might end up being okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
It'll come back. Let's hope. So who subbed in for her? Number 14, I think.
Yeah.
Carly Pennington.
Carly
Is that
Pennington.
right?
Yep.
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 So Olivia Reed at the line shooting 2. First shot's up and short off front of the rim. Not a big surprise here when you played the minutes, in which Olivia got in some foul trouble, but just that's one of the things we noticed the other night. You're obviously in basketball, you play about 7 players most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so that starting lineup can get tired. Second shot's good. 1 for 2 at the line there. 29-14, largest lead of the game for the Lady Athenians. Rutherford looks at a 3. Number 14 is Pennington, who just checked in. Also looking for 3. A little deflection there by Olivia Reed on the pass. Western Boone's able to bring it back. Conyer to Jones. And there's a travel. Turnover to the Athenians. Shea Williamson's going to check back into the lineup here with a minute to go in the third. She'll replace Addie Hodges, who has played some good minutes for Shea.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Jada Roach bringing the ball up the court for Crawfordsville. Into the hands of Williamson, who's going to set up the offense. And hopefully just run some clock. We might play for 1 shot here. Coach Piercewood.
Yes. I'll tell you, holding the ball for a minute, though, is not as easy as it may sound.
There's a good look at a 3, but just off the rim for Olivia Reed. Rebound to Western Boone. Almost deflected by Olivia Reed. Oh.
I thought that was knocked out.
Yeah. Not sure. You must have missed that because I do think Jada Roach had the ball knocked out of her hands by Western Boone. But in any case, they missed that, and it'll be Western Boone basketball underneath their basket. Jones from her spot, and that shot's off. Rebound to Shea Williamson.
Back to her. Now go. Plenty of time.
Good job by Williamson getting on the floor, looking for Hutchins. They do get it across 10-second line. Great find.
Oh, man. That was a good look.
It was a great look.
Be ready to shoot. Get in there.
Another at the buzzer. 3-pointer is good by Olivia Reed. 32-14. What is her stat line?
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's pretty good. So Athenians lead after 3 quarters, 32-14. For Western Boone, Lily Jones is leading the way with 8 points. And for the Athenians, Olivia Reed with 3, 6, 9, 11, 13, 14 of our 32 points. Jada Roach with another 8 and Shea Williamson with 5. So still pretty balanced scoring. Kirsten has 3 and Addie Hodges has 2. But Olivia Reed's definitely feeling it tonight. And somebody's got to carry the load sometimes, and it's been a good. But what really is carrying the load is the defense.
That's right.
I mean,
Western
Boone's got 14 points through 3 quarters. So,
and you keep feeding the hot hand, right? That's what I like to see. They know that Olivia's shooting well, so
absolutely.
Get the ball to her.
And I know Olivia pretty well. I've got a feeling she's probably telling people that, hey, give me the ball. I feel
she would not shy away from that at all.
No, and that's good. You want to have that confidence and that feeling. So, a lot of girls have come into the game, and honestly, you don't see a difference in the play. Olivia and Shea both out at the same time a little bit, and we maintained momentum and kept things going. So it's just been a good night so far for the Athenians. Got 1 more quarter to do it.
Yeah, and we have obviously some good things that are on the bench or just unavailable, even in Taylor Abston and Liddy McCarty. who will be back in this lineup, and they're contributors too, or have been. Liddy until she got hurt last season, and Taylor already this year. So there's a shot by Jada Roach.
I would like to know if Liddy's real close on practices. Is there a chance that she's one away and will be able to be available on Saturday?
I wondered that, and I don't know the answer to that question.
Now, that would be a nice boost.
Good to know. It would. Quick, and she honestly was playing really well when she got hurt in North Montgomery.
Yep. Liddy was a freshman the last year I coached a couple years ago, and played JV pretty much the entire season. But we got to the sectional, and missing a couple girls here and there, and there's a breakaway
great
steal
job
layup by Olivia Reed.
Yeah, that's just a hustle play right there.
Yeah, absolutely. And she got called upon to do some things in the sectional against Southmont her freshman year, and I mean it was so good. And she was super aggressive, hit a couple shots. From that point on, I mean everything clicked, and then she hurt her knee last year, and it just really put a halt on things for a little while.
Sure.
Feel so bad for her, but she's tough, and she'll be back. And man,
Reed again.
But
what started that was down here on the defensive end, as you just mentioned. Shea Williamson hustling, knocking the ball off Western Boone, and turnover to Crawfordsville. So great job by Williamson getting the ball up to Reed, and Kevin Kellerman, who's offering input from home, helping us out on this broadcast, tells me it's Olivia Reed's birthday today as well.
Oh, is that right?
So yeah, what better day to have a big game
well,
than your birthday?
Maybe that's explaining some things here.
Yep.
Man, that's she's got a bunch of points. The Athenians are up 22 here in the first game of the Sugar Creek Classic, so couldn't ask for much more. Who do we have over there?
That's Olivia Reed over there.
Oh,
not sure. I don't know if she got hit or what was happening. She was leaning over the trash can.
I think she might have been, spitting something into the trash can. I don't know. Maybe she got hit in the mouth or something.
Something happened there.
I see Doug Horton going to see what's happening.
So Addie Hodges into the game for Reed. And
good rebound by Addie.
Addie Hodges with the rebound.
That was real nice.
To Williamson. 6:30 to go here in the fourth quarter. There's a good shot by Hutchins. It's just off.
I see Olivia down there now. I think she's okay. Maybe got hit in the nose.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like she got hit in the nose. Western Boone with a number of subs into the lineup, and actually some of those numbers I don't see on this varsity lineup. I think it's Lily Kripe that came in. Number 3, Steph Dickerson is going to inbound the ball here. Number 25. Oh, that's Lily Kripe.
Yeah, this is looking like Western Boone's junior varsity for the most part.
.606 to go here, 36-14, Crawfordsville lead. Good little pass there into Woodrum with an easy layup. It was a good, well executed out of bounds play for Webo. Roach on the drive. Athenians run some clock. There's Hutchins. Back to Roach.
Be ready
out
to
to
shoot.
Lauren Hale, and with a 3. She's a dribble. Good job finding Roach. A little bit of traffic, and they're going to take a timeout. Good timeout there.
Yep, absolutely. So 36-16, 5 minutes, 41 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. I be honest with you, I'm not sure between North and South who would be the favorite to face the Athenians in the championship game, but I gotta assume it's going to be a competitive game either way.
I would think. Yeah, and just not. I'm not. I think South has not played yet. I think they've been quarantined, so it's going to be their first game.
They've got a
County
new
Sugar
coach.
Creek Classic. Yep, first year coach.
This year, Addie Charles, of course, is a solid player.
Wasn't the player of the year Veach in the county?
Yeah,
Sydney Veach. So she'll be back, and then
So we'll see. It'll be exciting.
Addie Hodges to inbound underneath the basket for the Athenians. Out to Hutchins, into Lauren Hale. Good find underneath to Williamson. Tries to get the quick layup up there. There's Addie Hodges in there, creating the held ball. Good job being aggressive.
Athenians ball.
Hodges to inbound, and she's able to get it back, but dribbles it on the in line, so out of bounds to Western Boone. 5:30 to go here. Athenians with 20-point lead. Olivia Reed's going to check back into the game at the next break.
I'm going to go ahead and predict she's going to add to her scoring total as well.
I'll bet you're right.
She'll put some pressure on these guards that may turn into some turnovers. But that was number 3, Steph. We believe Steph Dickerson, a freshman.
We believe, yep.
3-pointer for Western Boone. We got an offensive foul.
Yep.
Clearing out for Kirsten. That was Jada Roach.
Yep.
I like it though. I mean, you're trying to do whatever you can to seal a player so somebody else can score a layup and give it a shot. Referees don't always catch that.
That's right. So here we go. That's Addie Hodges. We'll take a seat as Olivia Reed checks in. Again, good minutes out of Addie tonight. 4:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. Turnover corralled by Shea Williamson, looking way up front. Long pass to Reed. Can't quite bring that one in.
The look was good, and the pass really wasn't too bad. I think Olivia needed to just run a little further before she tried to catch it.
She did. Yep. Looked like she stopped too soon.
Yep.
So Dickerson brings the ball up for Western Boone. Freshman guard. Number 12, that is Sam Winecoop with the long 2. 36-20. Still nicely long.
A deep 3.
Long 3. Rebound to Williamson. Can't quite bring it in though.
All right. Well, now you want to be a little bit careful. I don't think you're in real danger or anything like that. But now you need to be a little bit selective on your shots and muscle up here on the defensive end a little bit.
Run some clock.
Yep.
Right. That's what we're playing against now. There's a three-pointer. It's good by number 25. We think Lily Kripe, another freshman in there with the 3, 36-23. Breathe some life in with some of these new faces in the Western Boone lineup. Lauren Hale with a long shot. Off. Rebound to Williamson. Reed with the and Western Boone's going to touch it last.
Yeah, I'm not real sure why she did, but
she probably shouldn't have gone for that. You like the hustle, I'm sure.
Yes.
So Olivia Reed to inbound. 3:25 to go here. Good
there
shot.
You go.
Yep, Lauren Hale.
Lauren Hale with a real nice shot. Nice soft touch, and nothing but net.
Been offensive.
Good job. That's good
she
defense.
Moved her feet well, for sure. Good block there by Reed. Brought in by Hale. Get the ball to Williamson, who's going to bring it up slowly, which is smart. Run some clock here. Out to Hutchins. Yep, good job directing traffic out there by Olivia Reed.
Yeah.
We just want to run some clock at this point. Coach Alexander imploring her girls to play tighter defense here.
Yep.
Create that 5-second call. Lauren Hale just takes it, drives in, tries to get a shot. It's partially blocked by Woodrum. So turnover to Western Boone.
That's good defense.
Good job by Shea Williamson with the block.
And let everybody clear out and run a little more clock.
Yep.
Well,
foul's going to be on number 25.
Coach Alexander's going to call timeout here, do a little bit of coaching.
Yep.
how we want to play the final 2 minutes. But 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining in this game. Athenians holding on to a 15-point lead, 38-23.
Lane Slicker's going to come in for Lauren Hale out of the timeout. So some other changes coming up, just schedule-wise, things I think that are out there on the schedule, but they have now changed. Obviously, we've talked a little bit about this. Let's just mention Greencastle one more time in case you're joining us late. But the opportunity to watch the JV, well, it's limited. It's at Crawfordsville, so that's limited capacity. But the boys and girls will play a doubleheader here Monday night, and then the opportunity with no capacity limits will be at Greencastle on Tuesday, and that's a boy-girl doubleheader there, and the opener, season opener for the Athenian boys. And then just to note, the boys at Benton Central, that game, which is normally at the end of kind of the Thanksgiving or after the holidays, so it was on that Saturday.
Yeah.
That has been postponed and will be played in late December, so there will be no game that day. And as Coach Bean mentioned earlier, they open with a scrimmage actually on Saturday at Terre Haute North.
Yep, this Saturday at Terre Haute North, and I believe we've been told there will be no fans at all on that one, and we're not going to be broadcasting that one either. But that'll be a good chance to see what we need to work on before Greencastle next week. And then without Benton Central in there means our next game wouldn't be until the following Friday, which would be Lebanon, I believe. And that's a boy-girl doubleheader as well, I believe. So. Okay, Coach Welver's saying the next day is Attica boy-girl doubleheader. So a lot of action coming.
Absolutely, thank goodness. There's a three-point attempt that's just off by number 12, and that's Wine Coop. Williamson brings the ball up, gets it ahead to Olivia Reed. Little kick. Be a turnover to Western Boone. They are aggressive with the defense. The lead's down to 15. 1:37 to go here in the fourth quarter. Not in any real danger, as you said, but you still want to take care of the basketball. And we need to play good
you want to know that
defense.
you finished the game off right.
Yep.
No question.
Long shot, out of bounds. I will say number 3, the freshman Steph Dickerson, she's brought a little life and intensity, and she's listed at 5'3" on that lineup, but she's playing big.
Yeah, I agree with that completely.
Olivia Reed to inbound. Shea doing
Shea
a good
did
job.
a nice job using her body to seal and give a place to make a pass. And that's a good entry pass, too, Olivia.
Right where it needed to be. And you know what? Yeah. Shea's experienced enough to be able to do that and create that passing lane. Into Jada Roach, back to Reed this time, and they're going to try to trap.
Nice job reversing the court.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of a long pass there. You want to be a little careful.
Especially with Dickerson guarding you. I think she's going to anticipate that and jump into that passing lane. Reed to inbound. Finds Williamson, but it's off Williamson's hands. Deflected by Dickerson. So ball, turnover to Western Boone.
Down to almost a minute to go here in the closing minutes. And again, I can't stress enough, this is a really big win for the Athenians. It's been a long time since we've beaten Western Boone, obviously. It's been a long time since we've been in the championship game of the Sugar Creek Classic. It's great.
Yeah, I think we can safely say that now. Crawfordsville will be playing the 7 o'clock game. There's a long 2 by Woodrum. 38-25 here with 54 seconds to go. Oh, swinging those arms at him. Shea's going to drive, and layup is just off a little bit hard. Sickler was there for the rebound, but out of bounds. So it'll be Crawfordsville basketball. 42.2 seconds on the clock.
Good screen by Kirsten there. Free up Shea.
Good play by the leaders on this Athenian team, just pulling the ball out. There's going to be a foul on number 5, and that's Conyer.
Shea will get a chance to hit a couple free throws here.
Third foul, and, 17 fouls on Western Boone. First attempt is up, just a little bit long, but rebound to Williamson. Over to Jada Roach, and that shot's off, a little short. Ball's out of bounds off Western Boone, so it'll stay Athenian basketball here with 28.9 seconds left in the game. Olivia Reed gets knocked to the floor there by 35 Macy Woodrum. That'll put Reed at the line in the bonus.
Hey, I believe I've got Olivia for 18 points if my math's right, so see if she can get to the 20 mark here.
Both of them. First shot's up, looks good, and it is 39-25.
I think my math's wrong.
Okay.
I think this might get her to 19.
Okay.
She can hit it.
Second shot's up and is good. She does. So we think 19 points on her.
I believe so.
Birthday. Big night for Olivia Reed. 20 seconds to go here, under 20. There's a quick two off the backboard. Rebound to Reed, to Williamson, back to Reed. She's going to get it across the half-court line. Under control, good job, and then clears it to Hutchins. Western Boone is not letting up. And that's the ball game, 15-point win, big 15-point win. As you pointed out several times, it's been a long time since we've gotten a win over Western Boone. And I know it's not a conference game, but it's a conference win. And it's, I know we've pulled that off typically, and it's been the Frankfurt game. And so it's good to get that in early in the season. Girls don't get to shake hands or high five after the game anymore. Those are the new rules. So 40-25 win, big Athenian victory. That puts us into the championship game against the winner of the North-South game tomorrow, which will be 7 o'clock at Southmont on Saturday evening. You have some stats?
Yeah, let's go through the scoring here real quick before we sign off. But for Western Boone, they were led in scoring by Lily Jones with 7 points. Macy Woodrum scored 4 points, and then 3 each for Steph Dickerson, Lily Kripe, Emily Conyer, and Carly Pennington. Sam Weinkoop scored 2, and Catherine Rutherford for 1 to get their total to 25 for the Athenians, who scored 40 points tonight. Olivia Reed, and I did the math again and again here, and I believe it was 20 points. I've got Olivia Reed for 20. Jada Roach scored 8, Shea Williamson 5. And then 3 for Kirsten Hutchins, 2 for Addie Hodges, and 2 for Lauren Hale to round out the scoring. So, I believe, what would Olivia Reed be, 17? Must be her 17th birthday?
I believe that would be right.
Yeah, so what a nice birthday present, and the team needed it tonight. And, as an Athenian fan and a former coach of a lot of those girls, I couldn't be more proud of the way they came out tonight and really dominated the game from start to finish.
They did. Yep, looked good, and excited about the championship game of the Sugar Creek Classic, which is what we're heading to once again.
Yep.
And that's been a while too, as you pointed out. So exciting to get back there. Good for Coach Smith and his coaching staff and team, and we'll look forward to that. That will not be broadcast. As far as we know, there is a chance, but we will get that out on social media if we're able to make it happen. But it's on the road, so not as easy for that to happen. It's up to some of the other schools, but we would love to do it if we can.
If we don't get it, it will be on, I'm positive, on Thunder 103.9 on the radio, and it's not a bad thing to listen to Billy R. up there do the game. We'll just take it any way we can get it, right? In today's world.
Again, opportunity to play is the big deal. So, so for Tony Bean, Carrie Saunders actually helped out on the computer. Coach Welliver on the camera tonight. We're missing Justin Duggar and Austin. But thankful for this team and getting to work with these guys. And it's Brian Saunders just saying thanks for joining us. And we will see you soon.